Well, a jolly good morning to you all, and this morning I'm at Poznan on a little trip down to Wrocław. It's around about an hour and 45-minute trip each way, and let's see how we get on with PKP today. I've not got a reservation. I've decided to do this journey quite at the last minute, so I've got no actual seat booked, so I'm going to head for the buffet car to see what we get in there. Hopefully there's something, because I need some coffee and a spot of breakfast. There'll be a separate video out for the walk that I'm going to do around Wrocław, which I've got roughly 5 hours there today. So let's see where that takes me. That'll be a separate video. Let's see how PKP get on. It's looking quite busy here on the platform in Poznan, so I don't know what the situation for seats will be like, or whether the buffet car will be busy or what, but let's see. Here comes the train now. And there's the buffet car. Marvellous. Well, as per usual on PKP, that was a really nice breakfast, a bit of scrambled egg, some Polish bread and a nice coffee, all for under a £5, which I think it's really good value for travelling on a train. There's a full breakfast that you can have on there, which includes some ham and a few other little bits, tomatoes and so on. Costs about another 50 pence more, so it's pretty good value, generally speaking, here in Poland, but particularly on the trains. So it's a good way to start your day off if you're heading out for or travelling first thing in the morning. They also do lunches and main meals, so to speak, later on in the day. So yeah, always bear that in mind if you're doing a reasonably long journey in Poland on PKP. Factor that into your meal arrangements for the day. It's well worth it. It can be a bit of a bun fight finding somewhere to sit in the buffet bar, but if you I think certainly on certain trains, certainly on the Pendolinos, if you sit in first class you can order from your seat and eat it there, so that's also an option. They're the Pendolino high-speed trains that run between Gdynia and Krakow and through Warsaw, so you'll recognise those. On the more regular trains here, I believe you've really got to go and sit down and eat it in the buffet car, and certainly on the busier trains it does tend to become an extra coach for people to sit that haven't got seat reservations, although seat reservations are compulsory on PKP. Like my late booking today, I wasn't guaranteed a seat and it didn't allocate me a seat. So you get quite a few like that book at the last moment and wander around the train looking for spare seats, or sit in the buffet car and drink tea, coffee and beer the entire journey. Anyway, just a tip: when you get on, particularly at a main station, and you want to eat, make a beeline for the buffet car, grab yourself a seat, stick your bags on it and then order. Do it the other way around, you might not have anywhere to sit. Yeah, it's been a nice little journey so far. I'm at the back of the train, so I'll get a nice view of the track flying away in the distance, and we should be in into Wrocław in just over an hour's time from here. So I'm gonna well, not sit back, I'm gonna stand up and enjoy the views. Right, well that's a nice little trip from Poznan down here to Wrocław Główny. Had a nice little breakfast on board. Quietened off after the first couple of stops, so I managed to find a seat, have a little chill out for a bit. And it was a nice journey. Got here about 5 minutes late. Seemed to stop at a signal in the middle of nowhere for a while, so that's probably accounts for that. But anyway, we're here now. I've got around about 5 hours in this city, just to have a little look around, so watch out for the video of that. But I understand it's a very interesting and pretty place, well worth staying here for a few days. So I'll go and see with my 5-hour taster whether I'll be coming back fairly soon to stay here for a longer period of time. Anyway, I'll be doing another few minutes worth of video for the return journey back to Poznan later on. Here I am back at Wrocław Główny after a lovely walk around the city, which is on a separate video. Now I'm going to head back onto the station, have a little look around and catch the train back to Poznan. Hopefully the train's on time. I've not looked yet, so I'm just going to go and have a see now, make sure everything's all okay, and jump aboard and we'll see how PKP do on the way back. Alright, just time now for a little wander around the station. It's a pretty well appointed station actually. It's got all the usual stuff you'd expect to find. As usual in most sort of medium to large size European railway stations, there's a good selection of shops where you can grab some last minute stuff, snacks for your journey and things like that. One thing I've noticed though, there's quite long queues for the ticket office here, and there's a appealing looking as they are, as ticket offices go, I cannot actually see too many automated ticket machines available here. I'm just having a little wander around just to see if there are some, because obviously just for a quick one-way trip somewhere, it's a lot easier just to nip up and do it there rather than waste time at a ticket office for where people are usually queuing up for slightly more complicated arrangements. Can't see any at the moment, but I'm sure there must be some here somewhere. Of course, with most train companies these days, and PKP Intercity itself included, you can do it online. It's a bit of a slightly clunky website. I've used it on quite a few occasions, but it's only really good if you're actually buying a ticket. If you want just reservations, if you already have a ticket but need to make a reservation for a journey, say you've got Interrail passes, that kind of thing, then you can't really do it online. You need to go to a ticket office. I made some reservations the other day at Poznan for a number of journeys in a few days' time, and I went early on a Sunday morning, and it was quite quick, not much of a queue, but if you time it wrong, as you can see here, the queues can be quite big. Just going to walk to down the undercroft now, which leads you out to the various platforms. And again, I can't really see too many ticket machines. Just as in context, at the central station in Warsaw and also in Poznan, there's a fair few ticket machines there. Again, they're a little bit on the clunky side and not very intuitive, and if you've got any kind of moisture on your fingers or anything like that, they don't seem to work very well. But other than that, that's the way to go. I'd always recommend booking your tickets online in Poland where possible. As I say, if you already have a ticket such as Interrail or Poland passes or anything like that, then you're probably going to have to go and visit a ticket office to make reservations if you haven't already done that before you set off to get here. It's a nice station, quite busy, and it looks like the train's on time, so all good here. Let's see how we do getting back to... Wow, that's noisy. Let's see how we do getting back to Poznan late this afternoon. Right, I've walked completely through the undercroft here, and there are some ticket machines which didn't appear to be available in the main ticket hall, which is interesting. Maybe I just wasn't looking properly, but that's what you're looking out for, machines like that. And there is the other entrance to this station. There is also a ticket office down here, and one side of it's completely closed. I'm just having a little look. Yeah, there's another ticket office here at the other side, which has got much less of a queue. So if you're in a bit of a hurry, if you come through to the main entrance of Wrocław railway station, I'll come through to this side of it, the opposite side to the main entrance, where there's this ticket office and some machines, and it's a lot quieter. I hope that helps you. And also out, so to put it into context, not the main entrance, the entrance where the main bus station is, and shopping mall by the looks of it. Well, here we are back at Poznan, Główny, after a lovely day out there, over to Wrocław and back. It's been a long day. It's now getting on for 6 o'clock in the evening, so it's been getting on for 4 hours of train journey and about 5 hours there. Train fare was round about £18 return. I suspect if I booked it a little while in advance instead of very last spur of the moment as I did this morning, it may well have been a little bit cheaper than that, but still it's not too bad. It's a fair old distance down there, and yeah, so it's a good day out. Look out for the video on the walk around Wrocław itself, and other stuff too coming up. Yep, PKP, we're about 15 minutes late incidentally due to waiting for another section of the train to arrive in Wrocław. So yeah, it's been a good day. PKP have kept it going pretty well, and I'll see you again soon for another one.